What's up, guys? Welcome to the Anthony Brandon Show. I'm Anthony Brandon, out here with the ugly sweater, and today we have the very special and talented person over here, Zelly Vibes.
What's good?
How's everything going, Zelly?
Everything's going great. I feel really good today.
Yeah, for all those that don't know who you are, who is Zelly Vibes?
Okay, so just to make it like really short, I am a singer-songwriter from Las Vegas. And I am a person who is kind and who loves all her family and her friends, and just a creative person.
I'll vouch for that. Yeah, like since I met you, like I've had nothing but positive vibes coming from you.
Dope. That's really nice. That means a lot to me because I feel like that's my life journey, just to be able to connect with people and just give them nothing but positive vibes from
That's good. That's good. So on the music side of things, like how long have you been making music for now?
I've been making music since I was 11 years old.
11.
So yeah, so 10 plus years.
Nice. What do you think got you into like music and all that?
Honestly, ever since I can remember, I've always been into music. The first memory I have of me just singing along to something was when I was about 4 years old. I would sing along to, commercial songs, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until probably 9 years old that I started learning songs, like Selena songs, with my cousin.
So you're a big Selena fan?
I am. Oh my God, yes. And with my cousin, shout out to her, because honestly, she's the one that would asked for me to learn the songs with her. Her name is Alice Aguirre. And she just inspired me.
That's awesome. I remember, like, honestly, growing up, I had no idea who Selena was until, like, I watched the movie and I was it's like, damn, okay. And then I really like the whole music and all that side of stuff. But that's awesome.
Yeah.
When it comes to singing, like, at the end of the day, like, how would you describe, like, your music that you have going on right now? Because it's very unique. I really, really like it. It's interesting.
That's really cool. Thank you. That really means a lot to me. I love hearing people's perspective on my music. Right now, I feel like I'm still exploring who I am as an artist. I'm still expanding my sound. I did Spanish music only at first.
Really?
Yeah, and then in 2016 is when I switched to English. And I dropped my first mixtape, and then, but right now, the way that I can describe it, I would say it's hip hop / wavy / R&B. Yeah, for sure.
Wait, so up until 2016, it was all Spanish.
Yeah.
All Spanish.
Yes.
That's crazy. Is there anything people could find you on or not?
Yeah, actually, I did not completely. Well, okay, so this is what happened. I used to do a lot of covers on YouTube.
Okay.
So I still get a lot of views on that. So, I just felt like it was unfair for my fans, to just delete it.
Yeah.
Delete them. I'm sorry. To just delete them because it's part of who I am, part of who I am as an artist. And like I said, people still play my music in Spanish. So why delete it? Yeah.
That's awesome.
And on SoundCloud, actually, if you guys search Itzel Rodriguez Music.
Yeah, okay.
It's spelled Itzel and then Rodriguez with the Z at the end music. You guys could see all that stuff on there.
Yeah. Awesome. Honestly, I would have never guessed that. Honestly, that's amazing. Yep. But like, since we're on that subject, how did you come up with the name Zelly Vibes?
Well, my name is Itzel, so my friends would have a hard time pronouncing my name. Yeah. And then he went from Zell and then to Zelly and then Vibes. I just feel like Vibes is very important because I feel like it's who I am, like my vibes, who I am as a person, my Zelly Vibes. Yeah. And that's why I kept it. I actually used to have a blog where I just talk about like makeup and like, just like beauty tips or just what I was doing and stuff like that. So I named it Zelly Vibes, and then I just kept it. Yep.
That's awesome. Yeah, I remember I was at your birthday. I went to your birthday that one day. Thanks for the invite. And I remember speaking to what was it, your brother and sister, and then they brought it up. They brought it like your name up, and I was like mind blown. But at the same time, I was like, makes sense. I was like, that makes complete sense, like how you got Zelly. But yeah, that's awesome. As of now, what direction are you heading? What can we expect from Zelly Vibes, or what's in the works?
Right now, I'm focusing on, getting better as a writer. English is my second language, so I feel like it's a little bit challenging for me at times.
Yeah.
Because, I have to learn new words all the time. I have to make sure that the words that I'm using, it's what I'm trying to say, the correct definition of words. And I'm just trying to be a better writer, really, and I want to make music that I really like. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing right now.
That's awesome. And congratulations on the new EP. It
Thank
just
you.
dropped not that long ago, right? How long has it been?
Yeah, it dropped on my birthday on October 8th. But it just got on all platforms. So if all you guys want to check it out, it's on Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff.
Zelly Vibrations, right?
Zelly Vibrations.
Zelly Vibrations. That's awesome. How has the reception been since?
I feel like people were expecting for me to drop something more lit, like more turned up.
Oh yeah. But
the thing is that I really wanted to connect with women.
Okay.
Because I just really felt like, I don't know, I had more guy fans than I had, girl fans. And I don't know, I feel like I really needed to connect because as a female, I wanted to share a more personal side of me. Yeah. And the EP is all about that, just my love life, pretty much. My love life and what I was going through at the time. And I just kept it so real. And yeah, a lot of girls have came up to me and tell me, oh my God, I feel like we dated the same guy. So it's really cool that happened. And right now, based on my stats, I have 49% of my supporters are women, and then the other 51 is male.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. One of the things that I really admire is like how you have so much content. Like it looks like you're really putting in the work. Like earlier today, I realized that you have like over like I think it was like a few thousand posts, and I was like, damn, like you really put stuff out there,
Yeah. Staying consistent on social media is a lot of work, but I think we got it going on pretty good. At times I feel like it's not even enough, because I would want to do more, but I do try to be as consistent as possible because I care about this and I want people to take me serious.
Yeah, that's awesome. So far in your career that you've been doing so far, what has been like some of the challenges or the biggest struggles you've had?
The biggest challenges, one of them would be, English being my second language, just making sure that I'm able to enunciate as good as possible. Honestly,
I wouldn't have even guessed that. Like, honestly, like up until when we started talking a bit more, like I didn't realize that. Like, like English is your second language. Like to me right now, how the way you speak, I would have thought it was just your first language, honestly.
Yeah, thank you. Well, you know what? This whole year, I think that I've gotten so much better because I'm really doing the work. Like I'm really reading. I'm reading more.
That's good.
I'm looking up words. I'm listening to artists that have more like clever music. Yeah. That's the reason why I think I like listening to rap music because I feel like I don't know. I just feel like it's really hard to be that clever, and come up with big words and make it sound cool, make it sound dope. But I feel like that would be the main challenge for me right now. But also, I want to say being a female artist is very hard to be taken seriously in the industry because I feel like there's more guys than there is female artists,
Yeah, at the end of the day, that's the truth. Like it's one of the things that for a female, I could see how it could be more challenging to get out there, you know. But I give you props for everything that you've managed to do, and how you've really gotten, like, people at the end of the day, they're paying attention. Like, I've seen your name on a couple of shows I've been to. Like, well, actually, I've only seen you perform once, but from that performance, like, it was lit, and like at the end of the day, like, everyone was having a good time, and everyone really, I feel like you made your presence felt, you know.
Thank you. That means so much to me.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks.
All right, Zelly. So after, like, I think one day you posted something about like a book on Instagram on your story, and you ended up telling me that you're really into reading. You like reading books, right?
Yes.
Well, how do you think you got into that? What made you want to, like, pick up a book and say, "Oh, I'm gonna actually take the time to read this"?
I really enjoy reading self-help books.
Mm-hmm.
I love to read about that because it's a way to better myself. I just fell in love with reading, and I don't know. I think that also it's helped my vocabulary.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I just love it. Like, I don't know. I just love to read.
That's awesome. Yeah, myself, honestly, like, I can honestly say, like, up until probably like 2 years ago, I had never read a book in my life, like, on my own time, like, outside of school. I had never read a book in my life. And then for some reason, like, little by little, like, these people that I looked up to, like, they would, luckily, some of them promoted it, like, in a good way, and it made me curious. I was like, okay, maybe I'll take the time to read. And little by little, I think, like, the first year that I started reading, probably like 8 books, and then this year I probably read like a good, like, at least like probably 20 or something.
Wow.
So it's like at the end of the day, I feel like books are very underrated, and I feel like they're very, very frowned upon, especially like within the hip hop community. In my opinion, you know, I feel like a lot of time people are like, oh, that shit's corny as fuck, or like it's corny, or it's not cool, or it's like why are you reading? But at the same time, I feel like it's so beneficial for someone.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. Especially if you are trying to have a better lifestyle, or you feeling lost, or you don't know where to start, or stuff like that. I feel like there's a lot of knowledge in books, and like I said, it's so many benefits. Like, I usually like to read, but like the hard copies, but I also like to get the books on my iPhone.
Nice.
The audiobooks, and then whenever I'm driving, I just plug it in, and
awesome.
I just listen to it.
That's awesome. So, speaking about that, like, what inspires you, Zelly? Like, what keeps you going every morning? What makes you want to get out of bed and be like, all right, time to go get it, or time to live life, you know?
I feel like what makes me feel inspired would have to be my family,
Mm-hmm.
and my friends, my environment. I feel like I'm surrounded by amazing people, and every time I just picture them having everything they could ever dream of.
That's awesome.
And I always think about that, and that's what gets me going. That's what makes me go hard, because they deserve it. They're amazing people, and I have to buy my mom a Corvette. Like, I just have to. And it's not just the material stuff. I want to say it's also their love. My culture inspires me. What I read inspires me. I just feel like life itself. I've learned to find inspiration within my surroundings.
I love that. I love what you said about, like, you want everyone to succeed at the end of the day. Same here. Like, one of the reasons that I actually started this show was, like, for people that are thinking about, maybe there's a little girl right now, or maybe there's someone in general looking at this that maybe wants to sing or something, and hopefully, like, maybe they look up to you and they watch one of your interviews, and then they're like, oh, like, that's what that person's going through too, and they could actually get a feel for what it's like being in that position, and they could also see what's possible to happen,
Yeah, I agree. That's another thing too. Man, it's such an honor for me to even hear that from people, that they get inspired from just watching me pursue my dreams. It's unreal to me, because I feel like I've accomplished a lot, but there's definitely more.
There's room to grow.
Yeah, and I just, I have to keep getting inspired, because from there is what feeds my creativity.
I feel it.
So I feel like I get inspired through my experiences as well.
I feel it. Um, Personally, like you in your life, what has been like the best piece of advice anyone has ever given you?
The best piece of advice.
Whether it's on life, music, anything, like in general, something that really resonated you and you were just like, oh, that's some really good advice there.
Damn, honestly, I feel like I've gotten so much good advice. It's like, it's crazy. I would want to say something that definitely got to me would be something that I recently read. That is actually, I took as advice from like the universe because I really needed that. But something that said, you don't have to learn through pain. You don't have to grow experiencing pain. You know, I feel like we make choices that take us to the darkness sometimes, and I feel like you have the choice to get yourself out of that. You know, it's just a matter of freeing yourself from anything that is not healthy for your mind, for your peace of mind. And another thing that I feel like it's great advice is just everyone that has ever told me to just be myself, to not worry about, you know, what the haters say, to just be myself, because people are always gonna hate. That's something that Trade Voorhees and T-Rab and, you know, my sound engineer, my audio engineer, Dawson, you know him, they have always told me that, and that just like really got to me, because, you know, being, like I said, a female artist, I feel like it's been so hard for me, just getting, you know, to this point in my life right now to where like, fuck it, like I'm just gonna be myself, and that's why I'm doing this music, and I'm exploring so I could find out more about myself and what I like, and I still get surprised, you know, I don't know, to just find out who I am more and more through my music. So definitely those two things have helped me.
I love that. That's awesome. For all the like people watching right now, if there's like singer or artist or anyone in general watching right now, what's some advice you would give to them?
I would tell them that life is about love. I feel like when you just focus on love, when you go back to what makes you happy, it's always love, you know, and I feel like you should focus on the things that you love. So if there's anything that you love doing, you should definitely go for it. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid, because I feel like whoever really, really appreciates who you are as a person is going to support you. And also, I feel like self-control is very important when you're chasing your goals, because you have to stay committed. True. You have to stay disciplined, and also be good to the people that are good to you. Be a good person. Do good, because what goes around comes around. And yeah, just be honest, be truthful, and don't be lazy. Like, just go get it. Like, stop making excuses. Do it. And just find the resources. Like, say you don't have the money or you don't have it right now, whatever it is, like, make it work, like, for real. Like, if there's somebody out there that feels like, but how do I get started? Do your research. There's something called the internet. Google everything. I Google everything, and
it's all there.
It's all there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I really feel like nowadays, like it's 2017, like I feel like anything's possible. Like it all depends on how hard and how smart you're willing to work about everything. Like at the end of the day, like you said, you could literally find on Google how to do everything you want to do in life. YouTube,
tutorials,
exactly.
Everything, yeah.
Exactly. In 5 years, where do you see yourself, Zelly? Where would you like to be in 5 years?
Wow, that's great. In 5 years, I see myself with a few Grammys.
Nice.
man, at least one. Like, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. I gotta have it. I gotta have it. Yes. I see myself with a Grammy. I see myself more, I don't know, comfortable with who I am as an artist. I see myself surrounded by my family and my friends, the same friends. I see myself very happy, and honestly, man, I have to make a list about that because I haven't really thought about that. I'm like not thinking that far ahead because I feel like I've had the same goals for so long.
I feel you.
But definitely I see myself with a Grammy, and I see myself, you know, making music, working with artists that I like,
Yeah.
calling it into existence. I want to work with SZA. I want to work with Drake, with Majid Jordan.
Yeah.
I see myself working with, with people that are on the same, frequency as I am.
I feel it. At the end of the day, I feel like nothing's far fetched. Like any one of those things can happen as long as like all the work is done.
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome though. Like speaking of like all those artists and whatnot, like how do you feel about the Vegas music scene at the moment here?
Oh my God, Vegas got it. What can I tell you, man? Honestly, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful because, see, whoever is really out here pushing their music in the streets, like we all know who everyone is that's really putting in the work, and it's so beautiful. There's so many artists. There's so many dancers, painters. There's journalists. There's event coordinators. I mean, it is so beautiful. The culture is amazing. You go out to these events and you just feel the love. You feel the love these people have for their music. We have we have people that have been doing this for a long time. Like, for example, Tenez been putting in work in Las Vegas for years.
Yeah.
For years. I'm talking about years when hip hop wasn't even a thing at the venues, you know? Stuff like that. We have so many talented people, and I'm so grateful to be a part of, the culture, the Vegas culture right now. Because honestly, like I said, it's such an honor because people have been doing this in Vegas, pushing their music for such a long time. And I just pretty much got to the scene last year in August. So to be able to grow with them, with these people is amazing, honestly. And my favorite part is that I get to do collaborations with them, features with them. And I think it's great. I think it's gonna happen for Las Vegas. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen.
I agree. I feel like it's very early on. Like the city, every day the city's growing bigger and bigger, more and more people, and little by little, like I feel like the community, every single time the community gets together, like it helps elevate it a little bit, one day at a time, Yeah,
I agree. And for real, like the more I go out to these events, the more people are understanding what we have to do. Like, man, we just have to continue to push each other, and we just have to unify, and create with each other and just keep representing wherever we go.
I feel it. I feel like at the end of the day, one person can only get so far by themselves, but together, like anything's possible.
Yeah, and like I'm telling you, like maybe last year and through the year was a little shaky. Like people were still trying to get, to understand where Vegas was at with that. But right now, I feel the love. Like if there's, anyone watching this and y'all be going out to the events, like you guys, I'm pretty sure everyone feels it. Like it is so awesome. Everyone's coming out to support. People are showing love. People are excited, are feeling inspired. We have so many people dropping amazing work, and it's just fucking awesome.
I agree. So, like going back, like we've talked about the music a bit, but like I want to know more about you, like you personally. Like, what are some of the things that you like to do for fun, like outside of the music? What is Zelly into?
Right now I like to spend time with my cat.
With their cat?
Yeah,
Nice.
we have a cat. And I didn't even know I was a cat person. But
How long have you had the cat for?
we've had the cat for like 2 months. Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah. Oh, it's been like 3 months.
What's the cat's name?
Boo Boo Soul.
Huh? What?
Yeah, Boo Boo Soul. That's her name.
Bubuso?
Boo Boo
Boo Boo Soul.
Soul. Like
Soul.
the sun.
Oh, Boo Boo Soul.
Boo Boo
Oh,
Soul.
okay. How did you guys get that name? That's a really interesting name.
Okay, well, okay. So Urena.
Shout out to her. She's
Shout out to Urena. She's right here.
behind the camera.
Yeah, so Urena wanted to keep the tradition of naming her cats Boo Boos because that's what her mom calls her cats. And the cat is gray like her mom's cat. So then,
Nice.
we're like, all right, cool. Yeah. And like I said, at first, I wasn't very sure about us being prepared to have a pet because of our past, situations, experiences with pets. I mean, I got to the house and because me and Urena lived together. But when I got to the house, she had all kinds of craziness going on. Like she had a dog, she had a chinchilla, right?
Dang.
Oh no, hedgehog.
Damn,
Okay.
even crazier.
Yeah, and that didn't go very well. I'm not gonna talk about it. Just rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
But yeah, no, it was sad. It was a sad day for us, but we got through it. It was pretty difficult because dogs are definitely on another level, But cats are amazing. I love cats. It's so funny because my someone in my life had said that I was gonna end up being a cat lady, but I don't have a problem with that, because I definitely am a cat lady. Yeah.
Shout out to all the cat ladies out there.
Oh my God. Yeah, I like to do that. I like to eat. I like to spend time with my friends. I like to read. And honestly, I don't really do a lot other than music, to be honest. So that's really hard. I think
Music's your life.
explore.
That's where your main
Yeah.
focus is on at the moment.
Yeah, that's really all I've been doing all my life. So I've never really had other hobbies other than that. I mean, I don't really dance or draw or anything like that. I just be listening to beats on my spare time.
That's awesome though. That's awesome. But yeah, Zelly, for all the people listening right now, like what can they expect like within the near future? Like what's on the works? What should they be ready for?
They should be ready for Zelly No Mercy, all right? Because I am working on myself. I'm working on my sound. I am surrounded by people that have more experience in writing. So I'm, taking it as they're my mentors. I'm definitely asking questions. I am learning. I'm working on myself. So, I just feel like they need to get ready for what's next. Like, I don't know, more Zelly Vibes a little bit more like aggressive when it comes down to, her lyrics and stuff like that. But more music, more videos, more content, more love to spread. And yeah, good vibes.
That's awesome. So right now we're about to get this segment on the show. I haven't really come up with a name yet, but you're gonna be spinning the wheel and
All
3
right.
times, all right? And whatever
God,
lands,
I'm so nervous.
it's gonna land. You ready?
Yeah, I'm nervous, but let's do
right.
this. Let's do it.
All right.
What's good? I'm Zelly Vibes, and I'm about to spin the wheel. So let's see what my friends came up with, because this is my first time seeing this. So let's see. What is it? Someone you wish to work with. Oh, yes, someone I wish to work with. Definitely would say Maji Jordan. I would like to work with Maji Jordan, and that will happen. That's gonna happen. I know it. Okay, again. All right. Favorite music artist? PNB Rock. At the moment, right now. All right. Top venue you would like to perform at? Top venue I would like to perform at in Las Vegas. I would want to say the Brooklyn Ball. How do you say it? Brooklyn Ball. Okay, you see, there comes my accent.
So for everyone watching, Zelly, where can they find you at?
They can find all my music on all platforms. Spotify. Please, guys, follow me on Spotify so I can get all my royalties. Thank you very much. I'm a full-time independent artist, so that means a lot to me.
Go support.
Yes, please. Spotify. Try to listen to my music on Spotify, but if you want to listen to me on all platforms, you can go to SoundCloud, you can go to YouTube, iTunes, Tidal, Google Play, pretty much everywhere. And if you also purchase my music on my website, I can also send you the files. And so it's pretty much everywhere.
Nice.
And you just type in Zelly Vibes and you'll find me there.
Nice. Mm-hmm. And social media wise?
Social media, everywhere. Just type in Zelly Vibes and I'll just come up. I think I have everything. Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat. What else is there? Oh, yeah, Tumblr. But Tumblr is like a secret. Tumblr is a secret because I'll be posting just things that people probably don't.
Go look for her on Tumblr.
Yeah. No more secrets, I guess.
That's awesome. Yeah, guys, but go follow her. She's really talented. But why, for all the people, maybe they're like, why should I follow Zelly? Why should people follow you?
They should follow me because my music is different. My music is special, and because I feel like you guys should give me the chance before you judge me and actually listen to my projects. And because I love what I do and I'm really trying to get Grammy, so I need all your plays so I can create more content.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, but I'm generally a fan, and I hope I want to give the audience, if it's okay with you, I want to give the audience kind of like a sneak peek, or show them a live performance of what you can do. That way they tune in. Yeah.
You know what? For you, I'm gonna do it because I fuck with you, Anthony Brandon.
I'm honored.
All right, let's do it. All right. What's up? My name is Zelly Vibes. Hey. I'm from Las Vegas. You're watching the Anthony Brandon Show. You're stuck in my head. You're not in my bed. Come and go. I'm going insane. It's the way that you kiss. You got me on the bliss. Losing control. Got me so drained. You ain't no good for me. No good for me. You ain't no good for me. Why you feel so good to me? You ain't no good for me. No good for me. You ain't no good for me. Why you feel so good to me? You bring me up, you bring me down. On this elevator, you always break it down. You always out of town, my phone don't make a sound. Make up sex, that's how you do it, baby. When you around, you give me ground. People think I'm crazy, they don't see what I'm saying. But I've been thinking lately, this feels so unhealthy. My body trying to leave, but my heart you ain't no good for me. No good for me. No good for me. Yeah, you ain't no good for me. Why you feel so good to me? You ain't no good for me. No good for me. You ain't no good for me. Why you feel so good to me? You're here and you're there. You ain't getting nowhere. I can keep holding on to you. It don't mean I don't care. We break up, we make up. We keep saying we done. Then I wake up, you next to me. Tell me how to move on. You ain't no good for me. No good for me. No good for me. Yeah, you ain't no good for me. Why you feel so good to me? You ain't no good Zelly. Thank y'all. Thanks. You're watching the Anthony Brandon Show. Thank y'all.